for the wives of Hollywood's top plastic surgeons.
Yeah, but even the shape of your face has changed.
No, it has not. I've had no plastic surgery on my face.
I was never happy, Phil. I was never happy. I kept having necessary plastic surgeries in order to find myself.
Plastic surgery in Hollywood has always been wild, but lately it's gone completely off the rails. From subtle tweaks to full-on transformations, these stars have taken beauty enhancement to shocking new levels. Some look flawless, others barely recognizable. Get ready, because these are the US celebrities whose faces have changed so much you won't believe who they used to be. Khloe Kardashian. Khloe Kardashian's transformation has become one of Hollywood's biggest mysteries. Over the years, fans have accused her of completely changing her face through surgeries. From a noticeably slimmer nose to a sculpted jawline, Khloe's look has sparked endless online debates.
I've been torn apart the minute that I've gone on TV.
Society gave me insecurities.
What are you doing? What is your secret?
My secret is just, I think, having a positive outlook on life.
She's always insisted she's had only one nose job, nothing more. But every new selfie seems to tell a different story. In 2025, Khloe made headlines again after showing off a tighter, more defined look at a Good American event. Critics pointed out her ultra-smooth features, while others claimed filters or injectables were behind it. Surgeons online weighed in, saying her face looks refined beyond fillers. Still, Khloe brushed off the talk with confidence, saying she just likes to feel her best. No matter what she's had done, there's no denying the transformation is striking. Gone is the softer, round-faced Khloe from early Keeping Up with the Kardashians days, now replaced by a chiseled, high-glam version of herself. Whether it's genetics, gym time, or a surgeon's hand, her evolution keeps fans guessing. And believe me, things only get wilder from here. Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner has always been open about her love for glam, but lately, fans say she's taken it to a whole new level. The Kardashian matriarch has had multiple facelifts over the years, yet her most recent appearance in 2025 shocked social media. A viral clip showed her face looking almost unreal, so smooth and tight that people wondered if it was AI generated. The internet went wild trying to figure out what was real and what wasn't. Plastic surgeons quickly jumped into the debate, saying her look could be the result of advanced skin tightening, deep fillers, and digital editing combined. Kris, of course, didn't confirm a thing. She simply laughed off the buzz during an interview, saying she's just aging gracefully. Thank you very much. But fans aren't buying it. Many believe she's had more touch-ups than she'll ever admit. In 2025, Kris continues to be the face of luxury and reinvention. She shows up flawless at every event, radiating the confidence of someone who knows exactly how to command attention. Whether it's the best skincare money can buy or another round under the knife, one thing's certain: Kris Jenner's face is never off-brand. And next up, we've got someone whose surgeries didn't just change her look, they completely redefined her life.
My nose redone. I had my own fat injected into my cheeks.
Heidi Montag. Heidi Montag's transformation is one of the most infamous in Hollywood history. Back in 2010, she made headlines for undergoing 10 cosmetic procedures in a single day, everything from a nose job and chin reduction to breast implants and brow lift. The reality star later admitted the experience was terrifying, saying she nearly didn't survive the process. Her story became a warning about the dangers of going too far too fast. Over a decade later, Heidi has openly reflected on those choices. In interviews, she said she regrets the extreme approach and wishes she'd appreciated her natural beauty more. But even with toned-down procedures since then, her face still carries that unmistakable post-surgery look, tighter, sharper, and far from her early Hills days. Fans have pointed out that no amount of makeup can hide the toll those surgeries took. In 2025, Heidi's appearance still sparks conversation every time she's photographed. She's now a mom and seems more focused on family life, but her transformation remains part of her legacy. Whether she likes it or not, Heidi Montag will always be remembered as the woman who pushed plastic surgery to its absolute limit. And if you thought that was intense, the next celebrity took unrecognizable to a whole new level. Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke's transformation might be one of the most heartbreaking in Hollywood. Once hailed as one of the most handsome men of the 80s, the actor's face began to change dramatically after years of boxing injuries and multiple reconstructive surgeries. What started as medical repairs soon turned cosmetic, and the results left him nearly unrecognizable. His once rugged charm was replaced by a swollen, tightened look that stunned longtime fans. Rourke has never hidden the truth. He's admitted to several botched procedures, saying doctors messed up his face while trying to fix his broken nose and cheekbones. Later attempts to correct the damage only made things worse. Plastic surgeons have described his transformation as a cautionary tale of what happens when reconstruction and aesthetics collide. Still, Mickey kept his signature attitude: tough, unapologetic, and brutally honest. In 2025, Mickey still acts occasionally and appears at select film events, but the focus always lands on his face. Despite criticism, he says he's at peace with how he looks, emphasizing that he earned every scar. His story isn't about vanity, it's about survival. And as shocking as his transformation is, the next celebrity story shows what happens when chasing perfection becomes a lifelong obsession.
Joke is that when I look in the mirror, I say to myself, oh, I look 20 years old. And the bad news is Melissa's always behind me. But anyhow, we'll be right back, because I'm not the only celebrity. Thank God, every celebrity now is coming out and talking about it, a lot of us at least. And we're back with a celebrity who had her cosmetic surgery totally televised.
Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers wasn't just a comedy legend. She was the queen of plastic surgery confessions. She never hid her obsession with going under the knife, often joking about it on stage and TV. Over her lifetime, she admitted to hundreds of procedures, including facelifts, nose jobs, and Botox. Her transformation became part of her identity, a mix of glamour, humor, and fearless honesty that few dared to match. Even into her 80s, Joan kept chasing that youthful glow. Critics said she looked frozen in time, but she loved the attention. "If you don't like how you look, fix it," she'd say, and she meant it. Her candor about surgery made her both admired and ridiculed, yet undeniably iconic. She paved the way for a generation of stars to talk openly about cosmetic work. Though Joan passed away in 2014, her influence still looms large in 2025. Every time a celebrity unveils a new face, people remember the woman who made it normal to own your choices. Joan Rivers didn't just reshape her features, she reshaped Hollywood's beauty culture. And up next, we've got someone whose transformation blurred the line between fashion and fascination. Donatella Versace. Donatella Versace's transformation has been one of the most talked about in the fashion world. Once known for her striking resemblance to her late brother Gianni, her appearance began changing drastically in the early 2000s. Years of cosmetic procedures, including lip fillers, facelifts, and Botox, completely altered her face. Her once soft features gave way to an ultra-tight look that became almost unrecognizable to longtime fans. Plastic surgeons have often speculated that Donatella's skin texture and facial movement suggest heavy use of injectables and resurfacing treatments. But despite all the criticism, she's never apologized for her choices. In her eyes, beauty is art, and she's the artist. Her bold, dramatic look has become part of her brand, a reflection of the unapologetic glamour Versace represents. In 2025, Donatella still dominates the fashion scene, appearing regularly at runway shows and celebrity events. Her face remains instantly recognizable, not for its natural beauty, but for its unmistakable transformation. Love it or not, she owns it with the same fierce confidence she brings to every design. And while her look is extreme, the next celebrity story takes too far to a completely new level. Priscilla Presley. Priscilla Presley was once the definition of timeless beauty, soft, elegant, and effortlessly graceful. But years of cosmetic procedures changed that image completely. In the mid-2000s, she famously fell victim to an unlicensed surgeon who injected her with industrial silicone instead of medical fillers. The damage was devastating, leaving her with uneven features and scarring that required years of correction. Since then, Priscilla has tried to repair the effects through multiple reconstructive surgeries. Though she's never gone into full detail, doctors familiar with her case have said her experience became a lesson in the risks of chasing perfection. Over time, her face lost much of its natural expression, replaced by a tighter, more artificial look that fans struggled to recognize. It was a transformation no one expected from Elvis's once radiant muse. In 2025, Priscilla still makes occasional public appearances, including at tributes to her daughter, Lisa Marie. Her look remains a topic of constant fascination, not out of cruelty, but because it tells a story of fame, trust, and consequence. Despite everything, she carries herself with grace, proving resilience is its own kind of beauty. And finally, our next celebrity's transformation is so extreme, it's practically become legend. Jocelyn Wildenstein. Jocelyn Wildenstein is the ultimate example of plastic surgery gone wild. Once a stunning New York socialite, she became world famous for her extreme transformation, a look that earned her the nickname Catwoman. Her obsession reportedly began in the 90s, when she started altering her face to please her then-husband, who loved big cats. Over time, the surgeries went from subtle to shocking, completely changing her appearance. She's admitted to multiple facelifts, eye lifts, and cheek implants, though the exact number remains a mystery. Jocelyn insists she's never had anything excessive.
Cosmetic surgery, plastic surgery.
Yes.
Have you had many procedures?
You know, I think plastic surgery is the way you keep your skin.
Okay. How many procedures would you say you've had?
Not like people think, because I take a good care of my skin. I have a flawless skin.
It is flawless.
Yes. No, you know, people make, an obsession on it.
But photos over the years tell another story. Her feline-like features, wide eyes, high cheeks, and stretched skin, have made her a tabloid staple for decades. Experts have called her transformation one of the most extreme in history. In 2025, Jocelyn still lives in New York and occasionally posts on social media, appearing surprisingly confident and defiant. She claims she's happy with how she looks and doesn't care about public opinion. Love her or not, she's become a cultural symbol of beauty obsession gone too far. And that's what makes her the unforgettable face of plastic surgery gone wild. From quiet tweaks to full-blown reinventions, these stars showed just how far Hollywood will go to stay flawless. Some found confidence, others lost themselves in the mirror, but every transformation left its mark. If you loved this deep dive into celebrity makeovers, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next one. Trust me, the next round of transformations will blow your mind.